Welcome to Forum Watch for Seth. Let's grab 69, review whichever topics to please to make it look like a breeze. Turning ordinary posters into audio roller coasters. Listen to Forum Watch or break your knees. What, do you think this is a joke? Got a baseball bat with your name on it right here. Listen to the fucking podcast, bitch.
Welcome to the Forum Watch. I'm Scrap69, and joining me today is my co-host, Saf. How's it going, Saf?
Hey, Scraps, how's it going?
Yeah, good. What's been going on, eh?
Not a whole lot, dude. Just, posting on the DK Vine forums.
I love them DK Vine forums, but you know what? We've got a lot of material to get through today, so... And when I say a lot of material, it's not of the pornographic kind.
Haha! In your window.
Well, yeah, the episode's probably short. No, actually, it's going to be super long. So get ready for...
Just like everybody's asking for.
Exactly. They're like, Joe's like, oh, it was too short, which we'll get to a little bit later.
Never end. Go on forever.
Yeah, this will never end. In fact... You'll keep listening to this even after you're dead.
Even after you close your eyes tonight, we'll still be in your head.
You know, in 10,000 years from now, I'm sure like some alien dude will, will be listening in on this podcast trying to figure out the human race. And he'll be like, this Zeno Bino lads, he's like, what is this about? I'm not sure. Well, Zeno Bino. Let me tell you something. We are from the past. 10,000 years ago, Zeno Bino. What you must do in order to save your spaceship is start the self-destruct sequence. Do it now, Zeno. Do it now. Otherwise, a great tragedy will befall you. The tragedy that fell on us. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to it. So, Saf.
I don't know, dude.
I'll probably need to edit that out, but I probably won't.
Edit that out? That was genius. I refuse to let you edit that out. I refuse.
You refuse to allow me to edit out my own voice. Okay. That's kind of like RoboCop and lack of free will. But anyways, Forum Watch responses. So, we had quite a number of responses this week. And you know what I reckon?
What you reckon?
As we gradually keep releasing episodes, the responses will decrease until, we get maybe one or two responses each episode.
I actually disagree. I think we'll continue getting steady responses. I think we'll get the audience more engaged with us, get more of a back and forth dialogue going, and I think we'll definitely see a downgrade from our pilot episode and those initial reviews. It's kind of like the conversation thread where some weeks they only get a couple responses.
Yeah, and it's such a shame when that happens, honestly, because
it is, but people, as we've said before, people don't like posting just to say, oh, good job, or yeah, I like this, People like to only post when they have something substantial to say, and, in a way, it feels like you don't really have to tell Chad and Heil that they're doing a good job. They should know that.
Yeah, and actually, I'll go back to your comment about substance, because the main responses in regards to our last week's episode is in regards to the pronunciation of Sean and Scene. Like, that was the hard-hitting topic, guys.
Oh yeah, that was the biggest news story in the Forum Watch last week.
All right. Now let's go back on script, eh?
Oh yes, let's get back to our document here.
All right. So let's talk about Koopal's comment. Now, initially he said, "Still doesn't work on my stupid Wii U. I'll just have to listen to it once my computer is fixed up." Now, the thing is, I thought calling the episode a pilot worked initially.
Man, I was hoping we could ride this out for a couple more episodes.
We'll just have to change the title now to something more ridiculous.
More ridiculous than the title we have already this week.
Have we thought about it? Yes, we have. Actually, I wrote it.
Yes, we have. I am well on board with this title. I am not changing that.
Okay, so the title for this week is Rare's Sprite Banana, or is it pronounced Spirit? I never know with Yank spelling.
Oh no, it's Sprite.
Rare's Sprite Banana Oozes Junk Snot. And all these words we'll be mentioning sometime in the episode.
I can't wait for the hard-hitting Sprite discussion.
Yeah, how to pronounce Spirit or Sprite, which is correct. And actually, knowing the forum, this will be the hard-hitting issue.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting 4 or 5 responses to this one.
So moving on to Joe's comment, he's writing, I've been posting a lot more lately, and by that, I mean I've been posting full stop. Wow, that's nice, isn't it?
That's a good Joe impression. Nice job.
You reckon? Yeah, I was trying to think of it last night, but...
Laying in bed thinking, oh man, gotta nail that Joe impression.
Absolutely. I wasn't thinking about his impression. I just wanted to nail Joe.
Ha ha, yeah. Innuendo.
Yep. Speaking of nailing Joe with my brilliant cock with eyes, Joe made Spuzzwick's Sand Eel avatar.
Ah, yes.
That is brilliant. You know what, Joe? I love your work. That cock with eyes, it's brilliant. So, Joe, congratulations. I wish you all the best, and I hope you make more avatars that look like genitalia.
Oh, man, yeah.
It was amazing.
Isn't Joe a staff member? Isn't he part of the new staff? Like, what's he worried about this fourth-rate podcast for? He already has our community's highest accolade.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like that episode he did on the conversation, the E3 episode where they first revealed Tropical Freeze, it's one of my favorite conversations. When I go to replay a year-old episode, it's on the top of my list.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He makes it work. He has that politeness.
He's very witty, he's very quick.
Oh, yeah, he's very quick, and you can tell he's put a lot of thought into his persona and what he's trying to bring to the table there.
So you're saying that the persona he brings to the conversation isn't actually him. He's probably like Gruntilda or something in real life.
Well, I don't think anybody on any of these podcasts is really bringing their real persona.
No, I'm definitely bringing mine.
So this is you, huh? This is what you're really like.
Absolutely. Because I'm Scrap69 and I introduce myself like this at work.
But I don't even feel like people posting on the forums are using their real persona. You're always kind of putting on a mask. But I suppose when you go deep enough down that rabbit hole, any social interaction, you're not your real persona. Perhaps the whole concept of a real persona just doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, I disagreed with you at one stage.
Which stage?
When you're a baby, I reckon that's your true persona. So we're all little kids shitting our pants and going, Wah!
Just inconsolable. Sounds about right on the forum watch.
It's actually a good idea. I'm going to take a video of my when I have a baby, I'm going to take a video of it and say, this is what you're actually like, lad. You're this screaming little shit, all right? So
this is what you're like before you're able to figure out how to lie.
Yeah. Your personality is not your personality. It's false. Speaking of false personalities, Chaos Heart.
Aha.
He said, I listened to both episodes and I enjoy this. It's fun to hear your thoughts on the various going-ons around here. Chaos Heart actually liked our episode. Should we stop? This has been produced by STD and Sahar. Next on the Forum Watch reception is Waddle DD's comment, and he says, what I like about this episode, beginning with a discussion of the first episode's reception, was the increasingly ridiculous levels of recursion. Wank! It's a review of how you've been reviewed for doing a review of a forum at least partially dedicated to video game reviews. It's a review of reviews of your reviews of reviews. I hope you review this post. Please, thanks. You know what, Waddle? I didn't really think of it in the way that you thought about it. Like, I just thought, yeah, let's review a forum. I kept a very KISS approach, as in keep it simple, stupid. But let's try and complicate things. Let's review each single word by Mr. Matt Corner. So let's start off with what he said with liked about this episode. See, when he says what he liked about this episode, it sort of means that there was really nothing else that he liked about the episode, just the concept.
You know, that's true. He doesn't mention anything else. It's what I liked about this episode was that one thing, was this one concept. I kind of turned it off after the first half.
I liked the idea, but I didn't like anything else. Alright, so then he says ridiculous levels of recursion. And the definition of recursion is the repeated application of a recursive procedure or definition.
Useful definition there.
Even though that's the technical term, I have no idea what that means. I mean, it's like the repeated application of a recursive procedure. You know what? That's probably the definition of wanking.
Yes, it is. That is exactly what it is.
And then Matt says, it's a review of reviews of your reviews of reviews. Well, let's keep adding to that. We're going to be reviewing this post and then the post after that in relation to that review, and then that post will be reviewing the one after that, and then after that, and then after that, and then after that, and then after that. Zeno Bino's got a long bloody podcast to listen to.
Yeah, Zeno Bino is going to be so fucking confused about these human forums.
Well, at least he'll go out with a bang during our podcast. Poor Zeno Bino. You're a poor lad. He probably just realised that we were just joking about the self-destruct sequence.
I hope he realized.
So, Zeno, suck shit! Ooh! You got fooled 10,000 years later. This is not making any sense at all, but anyway.
So Waddle DDD, please post your review of our review of your review reviewing reviews of reviews so that we may review it on the next episode.
Yep. Now, Chad
gave us a review.
Yeah. I did not expect Chad to make a post about the Forum Watch. It's incredible.
I didn't even expect Chad to ever listen to us.
Yeah, I know. And he says, and I'll put a hero voice, this is incredibly surreal, lads. It's a bit weird, and the most metatextual I ever thought this place would get. But I dig the effort. Is there any chance you could give it the proper iTunes treatment? I listen to shows on my iPhone almost exclusively, and the service you use doesn't play very nice with mobile.
That shady service I was using for the first episode. I don't know that I should even... I mean, it's safe. I researched it before I posted a link on these forums, but I know I personally wouldn't have trusted downloading from it. So, But we're on Tindeck now, and that should work a lot better. Definitely interested in looking into iTunes.
Yeah, that's right. There's something about RSS feeds and iTunes. You know what? We'll get there, you know?
I believe Tindeck actually auto-generates an RSS feed.
Oh, does it? Fantastic.
I'm pretty sure. So we should have that ready to go when we post this episode.
Oh, so you're gonna actually do it for this episode, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm making that commitment right now. Not whether I keep to it, but I mean, it's already there, I'm pretty sure. I just have to grab the link from my browser.
Fantastic. And then we can add that to iTunes, I suppose?
Yeah, that can be the next thing we look into is iTunes, Just keep bringing this thing forward.
Raging sexuality syndrome.
Maybe one day we'll even have a homepage.
Yeah, we'll have our own homepage about a different forum. That's amazing.
No other content, just the forum watch. But the thing about Chad, I wasn't expecting if he was to have listened to our show and reviewed it, I wasn't expecting such a positive comment I was expecting him to, I suppose, let us down gently. My biggest hope was that he would give us some useful advice in telling us that, you just need to work a little bit harder. And, certainly we do need to work a little bit harder. And, I think he knows that nobody needs to tell us that. But, that kind of positivity pushes us to want to do better. And, thank you for that, Chad. That really made my day. I'm sure it really made your day.
Oh yeah, I always like positive comments from Chad. Well, from anyone really, it's great. The thing is, yeah, because and on that point of self-improvement, I actually went and bought a better microphone because in the last episode I noted that it was a bit shit. It was a bit shit. I'm still using the old microphone, but once I get the next microphone, it will be amazing. It'll be like as if you can hear people having sex 5 houses down from where I'm at. So that'd be good. The final thing on the agenda is Rourke. He did a Photoshop of Diddy with Obama's face on it.
Somebody did what we asked.
Yeah. Though it's not exactly what we discussed in the last episode. I recall saying it should be Obama with Diddy Kong's cap and t-shirt. And in this picture, it looks like Diddy Kong's face is a whirlpool and Obama's drowning in it. He's getting sucked in. Oh no! Healthcare!
Whoa!
Yeah, but thanks for doing the picture.
Ah, yes, thank you, Rock. And as promised, we will be displaying it on the show here. So, if you'll hook your modem up, I am transmitting that data now. I expect at least one person ripped out their headphones in anticipation of us actually splicing in a modem noise there.
Yeah, maybe we can transmit the picture via Morse code. Beep, 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 beep. Morse code for go fuck yourself. I don't know.
Oh man, we should have written down some Morse code for that.
Yeah, exactly. Not that I'm interested in Morse code, but anyways.
Are you disinterested in Morse code?
Yeah, funnily enough, it's I don't know. It's not exactly the most current thing out there, and it's pretty much just using symbols.
Yes.
Anyway, so next we want to talk about is the latest episode of The Conversation.
Ah, yes, we got a little bit of a call out there, didn't we? A shout out, rather.
Yeah, it was good, that they mentioned us, and they actually mentioned me a few times as well.
Yeah, you had a phone call in that episode.
Yeah, I actually used the Conversation hotline, which you can find on 1281-410-5664.
Or KONG.
So you can use that to call us, like right about now. Oh wait, I think we're actually getting a call through the Conversation hotline.
Oh, hi. Is that the Forum Watch hotline?
Oh, hello, Matt. Yes, it is.
Hey, Matt.
Oh, how did you know my name in advance of me telling you what it was?
I don't know, but it comes up with motherfucker, ass, twatty, tits. So I'm assuming that is an acronym.
Oh, that is the acronym of my name. Yeah.
Ah, how coincidental.
I figured that out all by myself. I'm proud. So, what are you calling us about, seeing as we're recording this live?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi, Forum Watch. What I want to know is, which Brothers Bear do you think is best?
Aha! Ah, man. I believe I'd need to re-listen to that Conversation episode as a primer before giving that a proper answer.
I'll tell you which one I like best. I like, that one that sort of wears a gimp mask and sort of takes people to dungeons when they have a fight with other people. What's that one called?
Blisters Bear, was it?
Yeah, let's call him Blister Bear. Does he have a lot of blisters on him? Is it because of the sexually transmitted diseases?
I think it's just because of the ropes.
Yeah, I hate it when those ropes tug on your legs and create those blisters, those red welts.
To be honest, Scraps, that is your name, right? Scraps. Scraps is your name, yeah. Scraps
69. It's got
is
a
your
69.
actual... Oh, I apologise. I will use your full title of Scraps 69. I think it's not... It's mainly because of... not just because of the ropes, it's because of the repetitive use of them and the sort of repetitive scraping of them while he is tied up in the bear dungeon.
Oh, so you could say the rope passes through the creases of the arse, sort of rims the bear as well as the in-between bit of his genitals and his anus. Is that, would that be right, Matt?
Well, for the purposes of this conversation, yes. Because if nothing else, because I've lost track of what we're talking about.
Wow, this forum watch is definitely on topic. Well, I'm glad we answered your question, Matt. Maybe.
Oh, thanks, Diz. Can I go now, please? Thanks.
You're the one that called, Matt.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Can I stay now, please? Thanks. Now that I've called in, can I stay in your show, please? Thanks.
That's going to be an executive decision made exclusively by the Brothers Bear.
Oh, please. I've been good, haven't I?
Okay, come over to my place, get on your knees, and show me how well you pray.
Swerved that one. Expectations and then a hard left.
Dear God, can I have some stuff that I want? P.S. Jesus was brilliant. Okay, can I have that stuff, please? Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
People like it when you compliment their kids.
Yeah. They do. And, Jesus appreciates it because it's hard being the son of a successful father.
Yeah. He had a lot to live up to.
He didn't exactly live up to his father, considering the Old Testament was all about flooding the world and all that.
Yeah, exactly. God created the world, the universe, and the stars and everything. What did Jesus do? Oh, I've done some bread and some fishes. Oh, what a fucking idiot.
Did some acrobatic walking on water.
Yeah, what a dickhead.
Yeah, bloody break that halo and shove it right up his ass like, ugh, fucking cunt.
I don't remember that bit from Luke, but I believe it is in there. Carry on, Saf.
My apologies
Saf.
for interrupting.
That is your name, right? Saf.
Interrupting your brilliant comedy bit. But my favorite Jesus miracle from the Bible is when he goes up to the fig tree hungry, and the fig tree has no figs, so he curses the tree that it will never bear fruit again. True story from the Bible.
Well, that tree was a bit of a dickhead, wasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of had it coming. Just like the entire world had that flood coming.
Did you say fig tree or fag tree?
Bag tree. What, like the giving tree?
Like, yeah, the cigarettes that...
By the way, I think we should let's have a moment's silence for Fred Phelps.
Oh.
He was a candle in the wind.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Phelps? Oh, right.
No. Let's have some respect.
Okay. Back in the apartheid, I raped some women. It was right.
No. This is serious. This isn't like some trivial person like, say, Nelson Mandela has died. It's Fred Phelps.
My favourite. I like masturbating to his face.
Stop disrespecting his memory.
Jesus Christ, we're trying to be fucking polite to this genius American ideologue, and all you want to do is make your innuendos, Seth. Scraps. Jesus Christ, Matt, you got me doing it now.
Well, as Matt said in the forum thread reception, it's not innuendos, is it, Matt?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
You just sort of, in all glorious gynecological detail, say the thing you mean.
Oh, this is horrible. Actually, I'm not even sure why we're accepting this call from you, Matt, considering that this show isn't even live and we don't actually accept calls. So how the fuck did you get on here, Matt?
Oh, you got me there, mate.
So let's talk about our next topic, our first topic for the episode, because everything that we all talked about before was just us talking about us, and you know how much I love talking about me. And I'm just quoting Ha there.
Oh, we probably went for another 20 minutes on that, didn't we? We always do this. We always do this. I think that's just going to be a regular feature of the show, is spending the beginning of it responding to the forum. Because why not? Why not have that dialogue?
It's like we're speaking to the audience, which I think is pretty nifty. Like, you don't get that on any other DK podcast at the moment, so that's nice.
You don't get that on the Pod DK. How do you pronounce that?
Pod Dickcast. No, it's called Pod DK Cast. Wee!
Wee! Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah. You need the wee. Pod DK Cast. Wee!
If you want to call the conversation, it's 1281410 and a word.
Fuck, we're talking about Pod DK Cast.
No, just splice that in earlier. I just wanted to do that.
Oh, right, yeah.
I go around singing that all the time, actually. It's gotten stuck in my head. I will never forget that number. Nicely done, Chad. Well composed.
This is how you hypnotize people and make them do what you want.
That is how you hypnotize people. It's fucking insidious, really. If they had any kind of integrity, they wouldn't use any kind of clever mnemonic devices or anything of the sort.
Yeah, I try and ignore that song because I know it is quite addictive.
Go raw or go home. If they ever put that to music, I am done with the show. Fucking hacks, fucking sellout hacks.
Yeah, I'm sure Spuzwick is already perking up somewhere. He's like, what? Make a song about the theme song? Yes, I'll do it. If you want to call the conversation. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's probably sad shit. Anyways, let's go to the first topic for this week. It was posted by Mr. No Name 999, and the topic is Rare. We're not going to go and remake the same game, and this was posted on the 17th of March 2014.
Wait, Rare said that?
Yes.
Recently?
Very recently. I don't have the date. I should have included in this document. So, what did No Name say in this post, Saf?
Well, he quoted the current head of Rare, Craig Duncan, who said, "We're not going to go and remake the same game," which I think when people comment is what they say they want, ... "I'll wager you've probably thought about how you'd love Rare to make another GoldenEye, another Donkey Kong Country, another Jet Force Gemini, or another Banjo-Kazooie a few times in your life. People certainly ask for these games a lot, but I'm not sure it's what they really want."
Then what does Mr. Cunt Douchebag say a little bit later on?
"We've made the best bowling ever. The best bowling that's ever been, ever on any platform." Which is fucking untrue, because there is no way their bowling games are better than 10 Pin Alley for the PS1.
What the fuck?
That game had some killer lounge music. I'm telling you. I felt like I was really at a bowling alley. I'd bust that fucking game out now and play it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
And what was great about that is it was like a game the whole family would play. I'm dead serious. My mom, my dad, we'd sit down, we'd play some 10 Pin Alley.
Oh my god. Wow, that sounds amazing.
I'd throw that in over Wii Sports Bowling.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thing is with Wii Sports Bowling, it is quite innovative, but it's quite generic.
Oh, yeah. I'm not knocking Wii Sports Bowling. I'm being a little jokey here, if that wasn't coming through to the audience. But, you know, I am, you know, on the flip side, I am being somewhat sincere, you know, that game had heart. It had personality.
And I like games with hearts and personalities, unlike the sterile Nintendo titles of late, and including Rareware titles of late. So,
seriously, where's this fucker coming from with all this?
No idea, but it sounds like a bad PR job. That's what that is. It's 1984 all over again, but no one's buying it.
1884 all over again.
Is it 1884?
No, that was just a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to throw you there.
Anyway, so what happens in the thread is they have the forum members, they have the same reaction as we're having, as in, it's fucking bullshit. Frogstar says it, Zeppelin says it.
Pretty much everybody makes a little stop in that thread to get their 15 minutes hate on.
Yeah, that's right. But then the thread takes a surprisingly positive turn, and this is led by Heil, essentially indicating that Rare is still alive with the creative staff who had delighted us for a decade. And they're alive in our hearts.
They're alive in the fandom.
Yeah, they're alive in the Phantom, and it's still evident in games such as Tropical Freeze, Tengami, and Robot Dog, or whatever Chris Seaver is making at the moment.
Rusty Pup?
Oh, that's the one.
Which I heard is a story about a robot dog searching for his testicles.
Are you serious?
That's what I've heard, and I believe it.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me, Chris Seaver. If he makes another Conker but with a robot dog, I will be all over that.
Oh, yeah. All over another Conker.
Griddle, who recently joined the forum and has the Mimic avatar, which was previously used by DK Vine member Nioro, who hasn't posted on the DK Vine forum for, I don't know, about 2 or 3 years or so.
I believe it was 3 years.
Right, so he's made a new topic and it's titled Fun with Anagrams, and you can find it in the general DKU discussion, and he posted on the 20th of March. What did Griddle say in the thread, Saf?
Well, he brought the idea of taking DKU phrases like game titles or Kong names and making anagrams out of them. Should we define an anagram for our listener, Scraps?
Yeah, what is an anagram?
An anagram, from Google, is a word, phrase, or name formed by rearranging the letters of another, such as aspar, formed from rasp.
I'm not even sure what aspar means.
You wrote it in the document. Was that really from Google?
That was from Google.
You didn't edit that at all?
No, that is something that was actually from Google.
I don't think that's an actual anagram, Google. I think you fucked it up there.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's meant to use all the letters
Yeah.
from the word to make a new one. So, good work, Google. You are a shit dictionary.
God damn.
I think they should have used an anagram of anagram. What would that be, Saf?
Well, an anagram of anagram, a man's rag. Oh yeah, that was off the top of my head. That wasn't written in our document at all.
And that was a callback to last week's episode of the Forum Watch, where we constantly refer to people on the rag.
Haha, yes. We did that at least once last episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Making this a callback.
So, what are some good anagrams that DK Vine members came up with?
Well, from Rock, Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, anagrams to a bobcat oozes junk snot. Stilt Village says that Donkey Kong Island equals nakedly dong winks. To which Matt Dog posted that gif you made of Professor Chops waving around a spunking penis. Phoenix drops in with Conker's Bad Fur Day can become fuck berry and soda. While Thingster suggests Sticker Brush Symphony equals Britches honk my pussy and bitches horny sky sump.
Oh, I love those ones, aren't they? They're great, isn't it?
And capping it off, as Jeff drunkenly posted in our very own Forum Watch thread, Forum Watch is an anagram for Warrum Fotch.
Oh, Jeff. He's so drunk.
It seems like he has a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah, that's right. It was so clever, Jeff. Very clever.
Yes. Very good.
So, look, we thought we might have a bit of fun of our own and be, the self-indulgent pricks that we are. So, we thought we might do some anagrams of forum member names. So I came up with Scraps, which came up with Scraps and Scarfs, which is a bit shit. And Saf, you came up as Fass, which is, I'm not even sure what that means. If I right-click on the document, oh no, there's no synonym.
I think it's one of those words that only exists in the Scrabble dictionary.
Yeah. Yeah, totally, guys. Yeah, fast is totally a word, guys. No.
It's a type of fucking rock. Fucker, look it up in the Scrabble dictionary.
So then we looked up some forum names, and actually my favourite is Waddle DDD's anagram, which is Dale Wedded Ed and Dad Wedded Eel, which is very contemporary, and it's sort of something that Mr. Matt Corner would probably support. I mean, I think he supports gay marriage.
Oh, yeah.
And an even more contemporary issue 50 years down the line will be beastly marriage. So
10,000 years down the line.
no, I think it'll be 50 years. I mean, the ladies could vote 50 years ago. Gay marriage is about now. 50 years from now, it will definitely be about beastly marriage. So we're I'm not sure if we're moving forward or backwards, but
I think people then will be arguing about whether you can actually marry an anime character that exists in your own head.
exactly. And if they're doing that, an anime character marriage, then bestiality is obviously the next step.
Oh, yeah. That slippery slope kind of thing.
Yeah, a bit like Famicom, whose name is an anagram for Foam King, which would be great for a porn shoot or a slippery slope, as you said just now.
Haha, yeah.
And Quaspec 104, he got no result for an anagram, so
No result.
I think he wins.
Yes, he wins the anagram thread.
Speaking of winning the thread, there's been a recent thing in regards to there's a massive bitchy thread, multi-epic threaded topic where essentially an issue that is usually combined within a thread sort of expands into a major issue and is argued. The same issue from one thread is argued in another thread is a sort of bitchy thing. Would you say that's a sort of definition of, say, multi-epic threaded bitchy thread, Saf?
I would say that's a good definition of the term we just made up. I mean, it's pretty much down to us, isn't it?
That's pretty much it. Because the thing is, we had one of those this week, and it was Kupol was responsible for this.
There you go, Kupal. There's our due diligence.
And wow, so what had happened is that Kupol made a topic titled "That Topic is Like Another Topic" in the completely relevant discussion on 18 March 2014. And it's referring to the apparently copycat massive revelation made by Zeppelin, initially in that conversation topic that we referred to in the Forum Watch pilot episode, in regards to the importance of banana sprites in the level Zipline Shrine in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Ah, yeah.
And I recall you and me were pretty impressed with that.
No, we were. I believe we discussed it at length. You can go back to that episode and re-listen should you care for a refresher.
That's right. We were literally shitting bananas in ecstasy.
Oh, yes. Quite literally. Literally, unironically, sincerely.
Because that's how good it was. Like, Zeppelin, you're a genius.
I still think about that post sometimes. It just crosses my head.
Yeah, it's... Words can't come to mind. But anyways, Zeppelin then expanded on that idea in his thread that he made on 17 March.
Ah, banana sprites, anti-gravity, and sentience.
That's right. He goes on to expand on the idea, and it's all good. But then Kupol thinks that it's ripping off his topic, an idea in the thread that he made on 29 May 2012 called The Power of Bananas.
Wait. 2012?
When the world ended, that's right.
Did this thread continue to receive updates in the intervening 2 years?
Nope, not at all.
So Kupal was complaining about a thread he made years ago.
Yep, pretty much. And he's apparently saying that, because I said magic bananas, made a thread about magic bananas, therefore Zeppelin's ripping off my thread, despite the update of the Donkey Kong canon, and despite all the time that's passed since then. I mean, I could make a fucking thread about magic bananas. I mean, my banana's magic too. I mean,
Seriously.
why am I not getting credit for this, you know?
When I first saw Kupal posting that, I was like, oh, well, that sucks. He made a thread a couple weeks ago, and he's a little sore about it. But then when it came out in the thread that he was talking about a thread that died 2 years ago, I just laughed and laughed and laughed. And the thing is the forum rules suggest that you should always make a new thread instead of bumping an old thread, even if it's only a couple months old.
Really? Couple months old? Okay.
If it's off the second page, you're supposed to forget about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of rule. I've never actually properly read that rules document, really.
Well, I think the link to the rules document on the forum takes you to a landing page that links to the actual rules. But the landing page says, these rules are outdated, blah, blah, blah. The gist of it, use proper grammar, don't be a dick.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just use common sense.
That's pretty much all you gotta say. Otherwise, just lurk for a while, see what other people do, what other people don't do, and try to fit in. But, I don't have the statistical analysis to back this up, but I believe it's a general trend on the forum that when there's not a whole lot going on the video game release side of our community, these kinds of canon discussions tend to fall to the wayside. You generally only see these random threads in those sub-forums really flourish when there's games to talk about. When there's no games out, nobody's really interested in talking about these things. They might stop by completely relevant to talk about, the social issues of the day. They might stop by some long runner thread for a game 3 years out, but they're not going to want to talk about magic bananas in a game series they haven't really thought about that hard in a couple of years. So, I think it has less to do with Kupal in that thread than just the fact that it was 2012.
Interesting point. Going back to the thread that Kupal made bitching about the issues in regards to those thread, Chad ends the whole fiasco and he says...
Ghost barreling it.
Yeah, ghost barreling it. If you've got the Donkey Kong themed forum page at the moment, because you can have...
Yes, but I feel like that's just entered our vernacular from the days before forum skins, that no matter what skin you're using, it's still ghost barreling.
So anyway, Chad ends the thread and closes the issue with this quote. And I'm going to use a heroic voice because I approve of Chad's message. Kupal, you may be pleased to learn that the mods have a super secret forum in which we privately bitch about wankers like you. And then Chad goes on about wankers. Before I retreat to our secret therapeutic Kupal Bitchfest thread, I'd like to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, adjust your attitude or fuck off.
Wait. Scraps. So, there's a secret mod forum?
I know, right? Isn't that amazing?
Oh my god, there wasn't one around 10 years ago when I was a moderator.
I know. It's like when you're 12 years old and you have your first erection, you're like, whoa!
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies, you can't relate to this. Maybe, okay, I'll make it gender neutral. It's like when you have your first period and you don't realize it. You learn that you have to go on the rag.
Callback. Innuendo.
Yep. Everything else. Matt made an interesting comment in the forum thread response, and he says that I actually don't, mate. It's actually not an innuendo, but just a direct reference to bodily secretions or whatever it is, which is much sexier. I forget. But yeah, thanks, Matt. I'd like to think of it as innuendo.
Direct you window.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that's not right at all. Don't encourage me on those.
That's right.
Just keep doing them.
You'll probably end up making like sex jokes. By the time we get to 1 year of the forum watch.
Whoa, what? You think we're gonna make it a year?
Yeah, I think so. With a few hiatuses in between. But yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful too.
I'm optimistic.
but I'm not very optimistic.
Really? Well,
Not for any personal reason, I'm not optimistic in general.
fair
I
enough.
think we might make it to a dozen episodes.
Hmm.
I certainly am very optimistic about that.
All right. Well, let's take it an episode at a time. And then there's always special guests to replace us.
Special guest, yes. Looking forward to having guests on.
Yeah, once we reach our quota of episodes.
Quota, once we find our legs.
Yeah, I still can't find them. There's some around here. Where are they? Where are my legs? Back to the topic on hand. We need a mole.
What is the topic on hand? It feels like it's been a little while since we were discussing it. Kind of need a refresher.
We need a mole inside the secret sub forum.
The secret mod forum! How did we get sidetracked from that amazing revelation? There's a secret mod forum!
Yeah, I think it started because I mentioned that it's like discovering when you have an erection for the first time when you're 12.
Yeah.
So let's talk about something else. Let's get sidetracked again.
Right. Let's discuss something else. Why do you not want to discuss us discussing ourselves?
Yeah, that's right. So we're putting a plea out there. We need someone to leak information from the secret sub forum, and we promise that if you provide us any snippet, we will post it. We will do a Julian Assange. We will be the Julian Assange of the DK Vine and release those leaks.
Without revealing your identity.
Absolutely, because obviously that will get you kicked out. And
So if you're one of the less than a dozen people with access to the mod forum and are comfortable with that degree of anonymity, go ahead and roll the dice on leaking us some screenshots. We're super fucking curious.
yeah, I'm sure it's nothing but topics about how to pronounce "yeah." It's like no, it's with the subtext, the silent G. Yeah. There's like 12 topics on the top of the secret subforum about how to pronounce Donkey Kong's thing. And then the previous issue was Donkey Kong's hair. Yeah.
You know, I feel like this is probably why Chad doesn't post in the regular forum that often, because he has access to this super cool kids club where only the coolest and best posters can post.
That's right. Yeah, it almost seems as though the reason Chad is quite absent from the forum, is because he's always posting onto the secret subforum thread. So what I'd like to do maybe for this week is to look at the number of posts, look at Chad's post count, starting, I don't know, 24 March 2014 to 28 March 2014. See if we can identify any post that Chad makes, and then compare it to his initial post count. So that way, we can see if does Chad make a lot of posts in the sub forum thread or not.
I'm glad we started this initiative to stalk Chad around the forum.
We could just ask him, but no.
No.
This is why we're the Forum Watch for a reason.
We are the Forum Watch. We like to watch
Yep.
your post count.
Yeah. So, Saf, who is our forum member of the week?
Forum member of the week. Are we winding down the episode here? We almost out of the wood?
Yeah, this is the last segment. We have literally spoken for over 1 hour. So imagine editing this will be quite a long episode.
Fine. I'm sure you're looking forward to the rest of your weekend.
Yeah. You know, the last episode took me... I think I went on a Wednesday. We recorded the episode on a Tuesday. And then I went straight from work on Wednesday. Arrived there at around 6:30. And I edited it all until 12 o'clock in the evening. So that's what? 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. So about 6 hours worth. You know?
That's almost a full working day.
Yeah, you can imagine how much Heil has to do with their bloody 12-hour epic episodes of the week, you know? So
And they're a lot more professional about their editing job than we are, so I can't even imagine. Heil, you're doing God's work here. putting that out every week.
But I suppose, in a way, if you think about it, the amount of time he edits is probably the amount of time he would have written those articles anyway. So I suppose it's a trade-off. Yeah, I hardly post in the forums. So. Especially now that we're doing Forum Watch, I'm finding that I post less and less.
Oh yeah, you gotta hold back your observations for the show. You can't give the milk away for free.
That's right, yeah. You need to listen to me now. I might still post badly photoshopped pictures, but the days of me posting quite significant number of posts, I think, is long gone.
Ah, yeah. So for all that the Forum Watch is bringing out people to post more, it's pretty much sealed you off from any kind of social interaction.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess we won't be seeing any more of those Donkey Konga 2-esque videos.
Yeah. Anyway, so our member of the week is Mr.
ZXClon, if that is indeed how you pronounce it.
I reckon it's like ZX Clon, like a bit like a robot, because his avatar is a banjo, but in fact from Minecraft.
From Minecraft, the Xbox 360 version.
That's right, because they added the banjo skin in it, which made Minecraft DKU.
That it did.
So he joined on 28 February 2014, and this was just like our last member, Spuzwick. He joined straight after the release of Tropical Freeze. So it's clear, including Griddle, that we're getting a lot of new blood coming in, and if you're on the rag, a lot of bad blood coming out. Why is ZXClon our forum member of the week, Saf?
ZXClon is our forum member of the week because he's really been proliferant with his threads. He's made quite a few of them, really brought a lot of enthusiasm to the forums.
Yeah, he's brought quite a few. Like, didn't he make a masked cult thread?
Ah, yeah, trying to draw links between the masked cult from Link Between Worlds. Spoilers. Not that any of you give a fuck about Zelda, anyway.
Fuck Zelda. You know what? It shouldn't have been Donkey Kong. It shouldn't have been Metroid. It should have been Zelda.
Should have been Zelda. Should have been a fourth Zelda game.
Yeah, 500th Zelda game being released this year. He's as bad as fucking Mario.
Ah.
And all it is instead of "It's a me, Mario," it's "Yeah, yeah."
They should get you to do the voice work. I think that would make for a good Zelda.
It would be a good Zelda. Like, and then when he gets it on with Princess Zelda at the end, he goes, "Ugh, yeah."
Ooh. I don't think I like the direction you're taking, Link.
Because he's going to be the link between my genitals and Princess Zelda.
Oh, innuendo.
It's not an innuendo. I think Matt's right. It's just direct.
Direct window.
Oh yeah, it probably is actually. I don't know anymore. Anyway, so ZXClon is a member of the week because he made a post on the 7th of March 2014 in the general DKU discussion, and it's titled "Shouldn't Puzzle Swap Be DKU?"
You know, I always like it when new members come in and immediately start engaging with the DKU rules. It's great because ZXClon really has been bringing really intricate discussion points to these threads that he's making.
Yeah, absolutely. And you saw that the DK Vine moderators, admins, were really getting into this topic. And there was quite a bit of discussion in regards to the diorama that occurs when you complete the puzzle. And you can see it's essentially the cover art of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Returns, but Donkey Kong moving his face, so is Diddy, Rambi's moving a bit, the volcano, smoke ash is coming out, and the Tiki Priest is floating up and down as well.
Which has been put down to perhaps some sort of animatronic display.
And you know what? Even though Waddle DDD and Heil indicate that they're in support of making this game DKU, arguing that it is actually more than animatronics, I don't actually see the DKC cover art in Donkey Kong Country Returns in the gameplay. So
yeah.
The thing is they're arguing that, it must be something because they're moving. But the thing is, all it is the cover art, which isn't actually in the game. It's not a scene or it's not a section in the game that you see. You don't see the priest chasing Donkey Kong, or you don't see Rambi hanging about there in this scene, doing things. So I'm honestly of the opinion that it actually isn't DKU. Although it's nice that the mods see it as DKU, and good on you, ZXClon, for doing it.
Ah, yes. Good on you for sparking this debate and perhaps sparking this game's inclusion in the DKU canon.
Yeah, that's right. Because you know what? If the Tiki Priest really was moving, he would be doing some shit trying to, he'd be trying to attack Diddy and Donkey Kong. I mean, that's clear. But he's just floating around. So
Yeah, I could go either way on it. I think there was, good points brought up on both sides. My personal hope was just that in the fallout of this discussion, Mr. Pants would be removed from the DKU.
ooh, that.
Haha, controversial.
Yeah, because Ha's already done a slash fund on Pan. So are you saying all his work was meaningless, Saf?
I would never say that Hyle's work on the slush fund was meaningless. Never once. Not a single slush fund has been meaningless.
Not even Donkey Konga 2.
Not even Donkey Konga 2. That was the joke.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah? Well, glad you know that. Glad you're aware. Glad we're on the same page here.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Saf. I'm glad we're in the same continent too.
No, yeah, I'm glad we're sitting in the same recording booth together. I'm just gonna wave to our director outside the booth.
I'm glad that there are statues of naked men with big erections and antler heads.
I'm surprised that our production company actually supplied those at your request.
I know. I just said atmosphere, and I think they got it.
Yeah, I think they get you.
Yeah, they get us.
They get us, but
Because that tentacle hentai pool in the middle of the studio, that's a bit weird.
yeah, tentacles.
I mean, look at him. He's raping a schoolgirl Japanese chick. I mean, that's a bit strange, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's not at all what you'd expect some sort of tentacle monster to be doing.
And actually, what is the tentacle monster saying? Wait. It's saying next episode there's a special announcement that it will be a SAF special. Wait,
What?
is that what he's saying? And that'll be an in-depth, because he's in deep in the water. There will be an in-depth look into a mega thread, and that means it won't be a member of the week next week, but it will actually be member of the thread.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, right. So, are you excited, Saf?
Oh, I am so excited. As we were talking about how this show has curtailed you from contributing to the forum, certainly doing this show has curtailed me from writing any more of those great articles I was putting out for a while there, which I feel sad about in a way because I really enjoyed those. But me and Scraps thought that perhaps we could bring that format into what we're doing here every now and again, And I feel like Chad really nailed it, or was that Heil? One of them.
I just want to nail both of them.
I feel like they really nailed it when they speculated that perhaps the reason I was doing this was the same reason they began doing the conversation, that writing is hard and it's easier to talk into an electric stick. And I certainly think it'll lead to a less dry discussion. And I think we'll have a lot of fun with it.
Absolutely. So, guys, we're not going to reveal which mega thread we're going to talk about right now.
Oh no, we'll leave you in suspense, but it's a heavily requested one. It's one that's been a long time coming.
We're going to have some fun.
Cool, Paul.
This has been produced by
STD.
and
Sam.